Hello class! Today we're going to continue a lesson about reading nutrition labels and how to determine which foods are healthy and unhealthy. We're going to start with the nutrition facts label and what it is. It contains product-specific information. It's based on a 2,000 calorie diet and it helps you compare healthy and unhealthy snacks. There's a picture of a nutrition facts label below. Where to start? First, we want to determine the serving size and the number of servings per package. The serving size is the amount of food that you should consume based on a 2,000 calorie diet. The servings per package are how many servings are contained in that package. So for example, if there are 15 servings in a box of cookies and each serving is 2 cookies, you have enough for all 30 kids in your class to have 1 cookie each. Now here is a nutrition facts label that shows you the serving size and the servings per container. And we can see here that the serving size is 1 cup and the servings per container is 2. So that means we can have 1 cup of whatever the product is and 2 people can actually eat from this container. We're going to take a look at the calories. Calories tell how much energy is in our food. And remember, that number of servings you eat determines the number of calories you actually eat. So in this product, the calories are 250. So that's in 1 serving. If we were to eat more of this product, maybe 2 servings, we would actually have to double the calories. So instead of eating 250 calories, we would be eating 500 calories. So it all depends on the number of servings that you eat. These are some general guidelines to calories, and I would really like you to jot these down in your notebook. Whatever you see in the red is what I would like you to write. 40 calories is low, 100 calories is moderate, and 400 calories or more is high. Too many calories per day results in gaining weight. And remember, each day we should be eating about 2,000 calories. There's some bad nutrients. We want to limit those specific nutrients. They're saturated fat, cholesterol, and sodium. Too much of these can put you at risk for certain diseases and can be very unhealthy for you. Although there are some good nutrients on the nutrition label as well. And eating enough of those good nutrients like fiber, vitamins, calcium, and iron can actually reduce some of the risks of disease, and they're very good for our bodies. In the last 2 slides, you saw grams, which is a little g, and an mg, which is milligrams. Those are just basic units of measure that our foods are measured by. Now we're going to compare healthy and unhealthy food choices. I have 2 labels displayed on this screen. I would like you to pause the video at this time, and I want you to compare those 2 labels, and I want you to try and answer the 3 questions on the right side. When you think you are done, I want you to play the video again, and we're going to review the questions and see if you got them correct. Okay, press pause. Welcome back. Question number 1 says, which label can feed 8 people? If we look at both labels, we see that the servings per container for label 1 is 8. For label 2, there actually are no servings per container. So the correct answer is label 1. Let's look at question number 2. Which label contains less of the bad fat? Remember that the saturated fat is the bad fat. So if we look at label 1 and label 2, and we look where we see saturated fat, label 1 is showing 18 grams. Label 2 is showing 1 gram. So the label that contains less of the bad fat would be label number 2. So that would be the correct answer. Question number 3. Which label is the healthier choice based on the amount of calories and why? Now if we look at label 1, the calories are 460. If we look at label number 2, the calories are 150. So which is the healthier choice? If you said label number 2, you're correct. From what we learned in the general guidelines that I asked you to copy down earlier, 100 calories is a moderate food. And the label number 2, there's about 100 calories, compared to label number 1, which is much higher, which is over 400. And remember, we said that over 400 is very high. Lastly, I'd like you to bring to class tomorrow 2 nutrition labels that you have at your house. Try to bring one that is healthy and one that is not so healthy. We will be sharing these labels with the class, and we will be answering questions based on your nutrition labels similar to the ones we just answered today. See you tomorrow!